Ali sat on the floor of his bedroom, staring at his math notebook in frustration. No matter how many times he tried, he just couldn't solve the problem. His small hands tightened into fists, and with a sigh, he threw his pencil aside. "I can never do this," he muttered, his eyes filling with tears. His little cat, Marble, a fluffy kitten with bright blue eyes, nudged his hand with her tiny nose, as if to say, "Don't give up." But Ali shook his head. He had tried too many times. He was ready to quit. Just then, the door creaked open and Grandpa walked in. He was an old man with kind eyes, a silver beard, and a warm smile. He noticed Ali's frustration and sat down beside him. "Why do you look so upset, my boy?" Grandpa asked gently. Ali wiped his eyes quickly. "I've tried so many times, but I just can't solve this question," he said, his voice filled with disappointment. "No matter what I do, I always get it wrong." Grandpa chuckled softly and patted Ali's back. "Let me tell you a story," he said. Ali looked up. "A story about a hero?" "Yes, the greatest hero of all," Grandpa said with a twinkle in his eye. "A long time ago, there was a boy named Musa who dreamed of climbing the highest mountain in his village. Everyone told him it was impossible, that he was too small, too weak, but he refused to listen. One morning, he set off with determination. The climb was difficult. Sharp rocks cut his hands, and the steep path made his legs ache. He slipped, fell, and rolled down many times. Every time he failed, he sat there, exhausted, feeling like giving up. But then he would remember his dream. He would stand up, take a deep breath, and try again. Days turned into weeks. Many laughed at him, but he didn't stop. He fell 100 times, but on the 101st try, he found the strength to keep going. One day, as the sun rose, he finally reached the peak. Tears filled his eyes as he looked at the breathtaking view below. He had done it. He had conquered the impossible. "How did he do it?" Ali whispered, completely lost in the story. "Because he never gave up," Grandpa said, smiling. "No matter how many times he failed, he always stood up and tried again. That's the secret to success." Ali sat up straight. "So if I keep trying, I can solve this too?" Grandpa nodded. "Exactly. The only people who truly fail are the ones who stop trying." Ali picked up his pencil and looked at the math problem again. His hands still trembled with doubt, but he took a deep breath and focused. He tried a new approach. He made a mistake, erased it, and tried again. Marble watched him closely, her tail flicking in excitement. Minutes passed. Then suddenly, his eyes widened. "I did it!" he shouted, jumping up. "I solved it!" Grandpa clapped his hands. "I knew you could!" Ali grinned. "I'll never give up again." The morning sun shone brightly through the window, filling the room with warmth. Somewhere in the world, another boy was climbing a mountain, just like Ali had conquered his own challenge today.